I'm here at Wings Eatery in London for Pints and Politics, where concerned members of the London community are gathering to debate and discuss the issue of police carding. It's a hot topic in London, so let's see what they have to say.
He said, I've told my children, if they get stopped by the police, you say yes sir, no sir, and just get through. You go along.
I was asked not to film the open forum due to the sensitive nature of the discussion. That being said, I was able to catch up with the host of the event and local lawyer, Susan Toth. She says when the community talks about ending police carding, it doesn't mean they want to interfere with the ability of police to investigate.
We want to make sure that arbitrary and discriminatory detention and asking people for the ID when they haven't done anything wrong is unacceptable, especially when it's tied to racial profiling.
One such individual who had a first-hand experience of that racial profiling is Fanshawe and Western alumni Ryan Robinson, who says he was unlawfully questioned in regards to a theft at Fanshawe College. Robinson suggests that the fact he worked at a minimum wage job was used against him as a motive for stealing, and he says it only got worse from there when he tried to defend himself.
When I had spoken to the special constable at the time and had said that you're trying to desensitize me into giving you a false confession, his response was, stop using your big words.
Robinson continues that the Fanshawe special constable then used gendering language in hopes of getting a false confession, telling him to just be a man and admit it. This experience was not the first for Robinson, and as a result, he questions the integrity of London's law enforcement.
I was put in a position where I had to de-escalate a situation in a very odd way where police are supposed to be the ones who de-escalate situations. So if I am doing the job of the police, then who's doing the actual police work?
Someone who's making sure police are doing their job fairly is Shauna Lukowitz, Chair of Diversity, Inclusion and Anti-Oppression Advisory Committee at the City of London. Her committee put forward the motion to Council to ask the Mayor to call in the Police Services Board to end street checks, although she says the issue of street checks has been brewing for some time.
Racialized communities have been speaking about this issue for years, but I think just at this time there was enough pressure coming from a number of different places. We had held a racism forum September 17th, and during that forum the issue of carding and the role of the city in terms of calling out that issue had come up, and so I think it was just time that the City Council was ready to address the issue.
The vote was the first of its kind in Ontario by a municipality, and it'll be presented right here on December 15th at the London Police Services Board next meeting. 601 Dundas Street, Tim Chapman, XFM News.